The future of crude palm oil prices is expected to trade sideways between 2,000 ringgit per tonne and 2,500 ringgit per tonne. According to plantation consultant Ling Ahong, the CPO prices are likely to be volatile, driven mainly by demand-related news, biodiesel consumption, as well as buying from key importers like China and India. The plantation expert said the production of crude palm oil for this year is not going to slow down and impact the commodity's price. The stock, he added, needs to come down to 2.4 million tonne from the current 3.05 million tonne. He further said impact from the emergence of El Niño weather phenomenon is likely to be weak and would be too late to affect palm oil output this year. Ling expects Malaysian CPO production to reach 20.2 million tonne this year, up by 3.5%, while Indonesia's production would climb 7% to 42.4 million tonne. A complaint to the World Trade Organization WTO and a review of ASEAN-European Union relations are among the more drastic measures to be taken if discrimination against palm oil by the latter does not end. Deputy International Trade and Industry MITI Minister Ong Kian Ming said as a member of the WTO, Malaysia had the choice of bringing the issue to its dispute settlement body.
Kerajaan telah menyuarakan kebimbangan Malaysia berkenaan isu diskriminasi minyak sawit oleh Kesatuan Eropah ataupun European Union dengan izin dengan mengemukakan bantahan rasmi di pelbagai mesyuarat peringkat jawatan kuasa dan juga majlis ataupun council as well as committee dengan izin. Misalnya antara mesyuarat jawatan kuasa halangan teknikal perdagangan ataupun technical barriers to trade council, majlis bagi perdagangan barangan ataupun council for trade in goods CTG dan juga mesyuarat jawatan kuasa perdagangan dan alam sekitar trade and environment committee CTE.
He told the Dewan Rakyat in answer to a question from Jeli Member of Parliament Datuk Seri Mustafa Muhammad, who asked of the latest measures by the government to overcome the discrimination issue. Ong added, apart from this, other initiatives undertaken by the government at the WTO level was creating an alliance known as the Friends of Palm Oil in Geneva, Switzerland in April 2017. BIMB Investment Management Berhad, BIMB Invest, aims to increase its global Sharia environmental, social and governance ESG equity fund, BIMB Arab XI Global Dividend Fund 1 to 1 billion ringgit this year, versus over 800 million ringgit fund size currently. Towards achieving the target, BIMB Invest looks to form collaborations with local and foreign financial institutions.
We would like to engage with the foreign banks in Malaysia. Yeah, there are a few large foreign financial institutions here in Malaysia. So we would like to engage with them and be part of this initiative.
But still in the pipeline, how many more for this year?
We're targeting 3 more. Yeah, both local and foreign financial institutions.
Earlier was the launch of collaboration between BIMB and CIMB Group, which includes CIMB Bank and CIMB Islamic to further expand the BIMB Arab Fund's subscription network. The fund is now available to be subscribed within Bank Islam, Maybank Group, Affin Bank, Alliance Islamic, Kenanga Investment Bank and Fund Supermarts network. US Federal Reserve Fed announced on Tuesday that 2 former employees of the famous investment bank Goldman Sachs Group are banned from the banking industry. According to the Fed, the prohibition of both Tim Leisner and Ng Chong Hua, also known as Roger Ng, is resulted from their participation in a scheme to illegally divert billions of dollars from a Malaysian sovereign wealth fund, One Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB. In 2012 and 2013, Leisner and Ng coordinated bond offerings arranged by Goldman for a Malaysian state fund, 1MDB. It was believed that the funds were diverted from 1MDB and used for the conspirators' personal benefit, as well as to bribe certain government officials in Malaysia and Abu Dhabi. The Fed added Leisner was consented to the permanent ban imposed by the Central Bank of the United States, and he was also fined $1.42 million. South Korea on Wednesday ramped up its firepower as it battles pollution, passing a set of bills that designate the problem a social disaster. The solution could unlock emergency funds in efforts to tackle the issue. Pollution in Asia's fourth largest economy has been driven up by factors including coal-fired power generation and high vehicle emissions, sparking widespread concern among the public and weighing on President Moon Jae-in's approval ratings. Designating the issue a disaster allows the government to use parts of its reserve funds to help respond to any damage or emergency caused by polluted air. The country's reserve funds stand at up to $2.65 billion this year. Other bills that were passed included mandating that every school classroom should have an air purifier, as well as removing a limit on sales of liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) vehicles. We've reached the end of Bizworld this time around. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thanks for investing your time with us.